Hey! I know those commercials, you're probably sick of hearing that. But, anyways, wanted to talk about this shooting that happened. There's a school shooting that happened, Santa Fe High School, and I've heard of this high school a million times before the shooting. It's a pretty popular school. I've heard about it plenty of times. Apparently used like a sawed-off shotgun or something like that, or I don't know. He didn't use an assault weapon. I mean, yes, it's an assault weapon, but it's by definition not like a rifle or anything. It's not an automatic. Alright? I don't think. I've never fired a sawed-off shotgun, okay? So, anyways, people are kind of making a big deal about it because one of the reasons he killed this girl named Shayna Fisher was because she rejected him or whatever. I want to talk about rejection real quick. I am not saying that he should have shot anybody. I'm not saying that. He shouldn't have shot anybody. That should not have happened. That was someone's daughter. Okay? Someone's best friend. Someone's crush besides him. It's very selfish to shoot her. With that being said, I know what it's like to have fantasies of a girl that is real. And to listen to listen to music and to kind of be involved in that and kind of fantasize about it, and something happens in the brain when you connect music with fantasy. It makes everything very real for some reason. I don't know if he was doing that, but it makes everything really intense and really deep, and you feel like, man, this has to happen. If it doesn't happen, my life ain't worth nothing. That's what it feels like. So, do I think that it was okay for him to shoot Shayna Fisher at all and make aggressive sexual advancements towards her when she said no? No. That's not what I think, alright? Do I understand why he did it? If I was him and his messed up mind thinking the way he did, I would have full understanding, right? Because he did it because he understood why he was doing it, right? So yes, I understand why he shot her. I understand it. Do I agree with it? Do I agree with why he shot her? No. I've been rejected. I was cool with it. I don't get rejected a lot now because I have a girlfriend. But we've all been rejected. If you haven't been rejected, you haven't been going up to enough people. It doesn't matter how good you look, how smart you are, how strong and tall you are. It doesn't matter. You're gonna be rejected. Okay? It's gonna happen. Now, I don't know if this kid was sexually abused. People that are sexually abused cannot stand rejection. I can't stand it either. I'll be honest with you. The times I've been rejected, when I was younger, I didn't care. But as I got older, I started to really care. I started to get really mad about it. Okay? I didn't fucking kill anybody. You know? So, it's unacceptable to say, oh, she shouldn't have rejected him. You know? I don't agree with rejection. I think maybe you should give people a chance. You know, maybe see what the kid is really like. You know, maybe he wouldn't have been like that if it wasn't for this or that. There's so many great people that if they had been through that situation might have done the same thing. That doesn't stop them from being great, only from being as great as they could be, right? Who knows what this kid could have been? Who knows what she could have been? You know? They could have been greats, right? But they both, you know, she rejected him. not really knowing who he was, and he ended her life not really thinking about why she rejected him or how it's okay to get rejected, you know. So, I don't agree with either of them. I really don't. Okay? I don't think anyone should have died. Alright? Maybe the kid had autism or something. He seemed like he couldn't really take hints. Looks like a normal kid. The thing I hear about a lot of these kids is that they're really nice. Like, and then they just shoot up a school. I don't know what happens, man. I don't know. Beautiful girl, though. She was a beautiful girl. And she'll always be beautiful, even if she's not here. And it's a shame that he went off the rails and destroyed his life, too, by killing somebody. And killing her. And the other people he killed just looked like they did not deserve to be killed at all. Including her. But they just looked so innocent, and so I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to assume anything about them, but what could they have done to him? You know? I don't know. A lot of these school shootings that happen, I look at these kids and it's like, man, these are like the worst targets. These were the sweetest, funniest kids, and those are the ones that are targeted. You know? It's almost like the shooter is really the bully, you know? Yeah. You know, I've been bullied and I've been rejected. You know, people bully me on certain things. People used to bully me. Bully me because of my eating habits. My eating habits are very strange. I'll get into that in a different video. I have strange eating habits. My taste buds are different than yours. Comment if you can already tell what I'm trying to say, because that'd be kind of cool. Anyways, my arms, my arms are too skinny, because they are. You know, my muscles, you know, well, I don't know. It looks different off of camera, okay? It doesn't look as good off camera. It looks bad. So, you know, people make fun of me all the time. My nose used to be too big. My nose grew to this size before the rest of my face did. My hair, I didn't really know what to do with my hair back then, you know. Not much different now, but it looks a lot better now than it used to. And I didn't know, you know, I was bullied and rejected too. I had violent thoughts. I'm not gonna lie. I had violent thoughts. I had people that I did not want to be around. I wanted to, like, get rid of them. I wanted to get rid of them. I'm not joking. I had these thoughts. Did I do it? Did I kill those fucking people? No, I didn't. You know, I went through a lot of stuff. I went through probably more than this kid has, but I'm not going to assume that. But it's like, oh. When I was going through what I was going through, I was so violent and so depressed that I could have done that. I didn't do it, though. I would have ended my life. I would have destroyed my life. I would have destroyed many other people's lives if I had done that. With that being said, do I still wish that some people... Never mind. I'm not going to go into that. Because I try to be a really good person, alright? I try to be really forgiving. But I'm so sick of these school shootings. They're so unacceptable. When a car has a malfunction and it crashes into a wall for no reason, they either don't sell that car or they fix that car. That brand. That type of car. And it doesn't happen again. It never happens again. When there's a runaway train, they fix that. Doesn't happen again. When a railway catches fire, that doesn't happen again. When a bridge collapses, they make sure that doesn't happen again. But when there's a school shooting, it continues to happen. What kind of shit is that, man? You know? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But, I've never seen this many school shootings in one, like, well, actually, there was a year where there was just school shooting after school shooting after school shooting. It was like 2 years ago. This year, it's like almost the same thing. I cannot fucking deal with it. Like, it messes up the whole year. You're like, oh, 2018, a school shooting happens. And it's like, if it's not a good year for the parents, how can it be a good year for you? Like, how could that much suffering happen and you still be, like, okay? Like, that ruins the whole year. Worldwide. It just ruins the year, okay? Maybe 2019 this won't happen. Anyways, yeah, we definitely need more regulation for guns. I mean, come on. I think I've talked about it before. Anyways, love you guys, and be back in a flash.